Do 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 do. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? I'm back. Greetings and salutes. If anybody's in, can y'all hear me? Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, that was annoying. Sometimes YouTube works with me, and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, man. That was terrible. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys, with not having audio. Hope y'all can hear me now. I'm going to drop the Discord link. There we go. There's a link to the Discord, gentlemen and ladies. All right. Well, so apparently I didn't have audio the whole time. So we're going to start that over again. All right. Welcome to episode 3 of Talking Tactical with Squirrely Nuts. Guess I'm going to have to go back and delete that other one. Yeah. We're going to be talking about secondaries. Pistols, SMGs, shotguns. Things for when your primary dies or runs out of ammo mid-game and you need something else on you on the fly. Before we get into tonight's discussion, we are only, last I checked, two away from the 100 subscriber goal. And, that is amazing. Thank you, all of you, for subscribing, checking out the channel, joining me on my journey back into Airsoft. It is amazing, and you were all fabulous. And actually, I just pulled it up. Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. We're at 100 subscribers. We just hit it right now. What? My brain is exploding. Brain is exploding. 100 subscribers. Wow. Thank you. Thank all of you. Holy crap. Shit. I'm glad I restarted the stream so there was audio. I'm going to be honest, when I started this 2 months ago, I just made that first video because the box was called the YouTube Unboxing Mystery Box. I was just following the instructions of the name of the box. And then I decided to go for it, and man, I am speechless. Thank everybody, currently, right now, all of you. You're amazing. So, here's the deal. We just hit it right now. 100 subscribers. I was not prepared for this right now. So this is what we're going to do. Tomorrow I'm going to create a post on the community page. That post will be up for a week. during that week, if you want to be entered into the custom tie-dye Shemagh giveaway, comment with the 3 colors that you would like to use if you win. After that week, I will go live again. I will throw everything in the randomizer, and we will draw for it. Wow. Yeah. That's how that's going to go down. The patches. Whoever the 2 winners are of the custom tie-dye Shemagh, please give me time because I have to order them. Like I said, I was not prepared. But I have to order them, and then it will be a few weeks, and then I will send them out. The patches I also have yet to order. So be patient if you want a Shemagh. If you win a Shemagh, you will also win a patch, and I will send those out as soon as I get those as well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, moving on. Next goals, guys. Next goals. Because you're all amazing. All of you. Next goal is 150. 150, because we just hit 100 tonight. Next goal is 150. At 150, I'm going to give away 3 custom tie-dye Shemaghs, and I'm going to do an unboxing. And then after 150, it's going to be 200. At 200, I will do a face reveal, and I will also do a Shemagh giveaway then as well. I don't know how many that yet, as well as another unboxing. Yep, I'm just doing a couple of steps goals because also I need to spread them out a little bit more. Because financially I need to make up some time to now catch up to where I'm at. So bear with me, guys. Please bear with me. Be patient. Everything is going to happen. All right. So I'm going to go back since I had to restart the stream. Okay. So I had, as of the time of starting the stream, I only had 4 people guess what fits in the holster. Let's see. I'm going to run down the guesses. Let's see. The young one was the first one. He guessed a G&G GX45 Mark V. No. I didn't spend that much money. Next one down the list, and I'm going to get into this later. He went simple, and that was Joshua Landers. He went a G17. I hate Glocks, so no. I'll get into that later. Monterius, he guessed a 1911. Well, fortunately, I got Frank here, who is a 1911. Does not fit. Because this is a Black Hawk Serpa Level 2 CQC holster. So it does not lock. And then very at the bottom of the list, Ramar, he guessed a shotgun. Sorry, bud. But what it is a Smith & Wesson M&P 9 2.0. This is a Umarex CO2. Half blowback. I've had this holster for a while. This actually goes to my real steel pistol, which is a M&P 45. This is actually a pretty one-to-one size replica. So good job on this. I love the feel of it. It's exactly the difference between this and the one that I have outside of the caliber is this is a 2.0, which was the next model series after the one I had. So the stippling's a bit more aggressive, and they took away some of the etching on the slide. But the handle comes with other interchangeable handle pieces with different sizes for comfort. And this thing is amazingly comfortable. I love it. So, what I'm going to do, since I had so few entries, the four of you guys that guessed, I'm going to put all you down for double entries. So, when I put up the post, make sure you put in for it, and you'll get a double entry into the Shemagh giveaway. All four of you. Hooray. I'll make sure I mark down everybody's names for that as well. So, that would be the young one, Joshua Landers, Montarius, Altman Abrams, and Ramar. You all get double entries into the Shemagh giveaway. Thanks for throwing in your guesses. Much appreciated, guys. I did look up that G&G. That is a pretty pistol. If I would have had the money, I would have got it. So, all right, guys. Moving on. I got my list up here. So, I'm going to get into my little rant here. Why I don't like Glocks. I've had this conversation with 6mm Badger and a couple other people. My experience comes from the real thing. Their handles feel like a brick to me. It's just too square. It's uncomfortable. Ooh, nice Combat Master. Sweet cutter. But, yeah, Glocks are just not comfortable in my hand. I understand why everybody likes them, how universal they are and everything. It's just not for me. I like my Smith & Wessons and H&Ks. I like some weird ones. I've looked into that Combat Master myself. 1911s. I need to get one or two or 12. I only have Frank right now. And he is a UK Arms full metal Springer I got from the C7 Viper trick or treat box. I would carry this on me in game. Last resort. Why not? It's actually pretty decent. But moving on past my disdain of Glocks. I have many other reasons. I can go on to a rant for hours, but I won't. When it comes to secondaries and sidearms, if you don't have to carry one. I know, like, when it comes to speed softers, a bucket of upgrade parts waiting for it. Cutter, dude, I bet you do, 'cause you make a lot of really nice rifles and stuff, dude. Your tech work is gorgeous. Bet that Combat Master is going to be phenomenal when you're done with it. For me, when it comes to like secondaries and things outside of the shotgun, which is kind of ridiculous. I just thought it was a fun idea to take to a mill sim. Why not? I mainly pick out a practicality of what I would really carry. So outside of when I would carry the shotgun, I would literally just have that for a sidearm. And yes, if I can, I would always carry a sidearm, because it's in that moment when you need to change your mag, but you're in that quick exchange firefight and you need it in that second. Like, it's exactly what it's for. What's faster, reloading or grabbing your pistol? Grabbing your pistol. So, the shotgun, it's not fast. It's more about intimidation and just ridiculous fun. Holy shit. I saw the picture of that on the Discord. Yeah. I didn't know. I guess I didn't read the specs on it. Holy crap, nice rifle. 30 gram at 400. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah. 0.30 gram BBs at 400 FPS. Like, it just sounds like you want to make sure they know they call their hits. Jeez. Whew. Wow. Yeah, I would like to play with that too. Isn't that the one with the auto-dropping mags too? Yeah, it is. Those things would trip me up. I would have to turn that off. I couldn't do the auto-drop. Not enough control with that. Yeah. I would, agree with that. Oh, what was I gonna grab? But anyway, secondaries of being. Yeah, yeah. I've seen all the reviews and stuff on. It's like a switch or something on the mag that you just, and it doesn't drop. But anyway, as I was saying, with the normally carry one of these out of practicality. My Jag scattergun here. I literally just came up with this idea. Nice. But I literally came up with this idea for a loadout with a grenade launcher where instead of a pistol, you carry a shotgun. And the Reaper was perfect for that. It also can work as a primary, so like if your battery dies or you don't have time to reload your mags or something and you don't want to leave game, shotgun's there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Glock is a brick. The only thing worse than a Glock was, oh man, what is that thing called? pretty much looks like it's made out of a pipe. It's ridiculous. I've never seen an airsoft version of that terrible pistol, and I hope there never is one. But so with the shotgun, I was able to find a small scabbard that I rigged into a drop leg platform. So when I go to the mill sim in July, I'm going to have a shotgun in a drop leg. That's going to be my secondary. That is my main thought process behind it is more ammo. I can carry more ammo in 30 round shells. So, hence why I chose my shotgun for a secondary. Otherwise, it's pretty much personal preference. I've talked to people where they carry like a rifle in like a P90 or an MP5 or something like that. Mainly for firepower, ammo, whichever your reason. And me personally, when it comes to retention systems, I currently, my Serpa holster, I have it in a waistband still. I need to get a drop leg platform for it because it will just unscrew and fit onto it. I would really highly recommend retention systems like this, just because even with, oh, I got one right here, like a cloth drop leg, it'll fit, but it wobbles around. To retain it and get it out of the buckle, it's not quick. This thing, it locks. It's not coming out. Push button, it slides out. Worth the money. They're like, I think for this still, these are pistol specific, so you have to know what you got to make sure it fits. This is a real steel holster, but it will work for airsoft pistols because they are 1-to-1 scale replicas. But yeah, they make them for 1911s, Glocks, SIGs, HKs, all sorts. They come with this belt strap adapter and a paddle, so you can just like slide it in your waistband to your pants. You can also buy the Blackhawk drop leg platform or an aftermarket one that works with a 3-screw setup. The drop leg I showed, I mainly use this one for cosplay, but it is functional for airsoft. I don't remember what brand it is. It's old. I've had this thing for, oh god, like at least 15 years. Mainly use it for costuming. But yeah, it works for, it's pretty much an omni fit. Small, medium, and large. So, all sorts of sizes, and you can get all sorts of different brands make the cloth drop legs. And there are expandable size ones that work with attachments and stuff like that. So yeah. Otherwise, for those of you that carry PDWs and stuff, single point slings or I would recommend, if not a single point sling, a 3-point sling. Just hugs your body better and gives you better connection, and then you get like a rifle strap for your belt, so it doesn't swing all over the place as you're running around. I know when it comes to pistols and stuff, there's a lot of people that do sights and all that jazz, lasers, flashlights. I mean, it's all just depending on application and what you're using for. I don't have any attachments for pistols currently, but eventually, maybe I'll get some. I just don't also really have, outside of underbarrel stuff, I don't have any pistols that'll really take like sights or none of that jazz. It's not a big deal to me. I prefer iron sights when it comes to pistols. Or I'll just use this thing. This I got out of one of those Mayo Gang mystery swag pack things. And I think it's going to be funny because just one of these days I'm going to throw it into my kit. This little Springer I'm going to throw into my kit just to see if I can get a kill in game with it. Because I think this would be hilarious. I just got a tracer in my $75 mystery box. And my M&P, I don't know how to take it apart because the instruction manual didn't have a teardown. So I don't know how to change the barrel on the thing, but it does have a hop up. That's the point. Just for funsies. I mean, I want to do that with this one of these days too. It's spring pistols. Why not? They don't get enough love. Cheap little spring pistols. The day, and I've dubbed this one Wadsworth. The day that I take Wadsworth out, I will make sure that I dedicate a whole game to using Wadsworth, and I will film the whole thing and post it. I promise you. There will be a gameplay solidly of Wadsworth. This thing, it's full metal. It does have a suppressor that you can screw on. I want to say this thing is like 7 rounds for a magazine. It's tiny. But exactly. Actually, I think this thing was like $20. $8 would be worse, but it, like I said, it is full metal. It actually has some oomph to it. The box said it shoots at like 290 or something. I don't think so. Maybe with .12s. But yeah, nope, that's why I'm glad it's metal. Because if it was plastic, I'm pretty sure I would have broken it by breaking it. Pretty sure I've broken it if it was actually made out of plastic by now. But yeah, nope. As of right now of this live stream, I promise you, when I do gameplay footage, you will get a whole game of Wadsworth. I'll even do I'll use the silencer. I will put the silencer on when I do the game. It'll be Secret Agent Squirrel with Wadsworth. Hey, I put 2 O's in this thing, and it shoots 2 O's pretty good, so. Dry throat. But yeah, I saw a couple of different people open up swag packs and get this, and I giggled every time they did, because I giggled when I got it because I just think this thing is hilarious. Get a whole bunch of airsoft YouTubers together that all have this exact pistol and all do a game of this at the same time. That would be great. All Springer match. Hey, I do have a secret squirrel patch. I've had to replace it from the one I used to have, but I do have a secret squirrel patch. Unfortunately, it's not of the cartoon, though. Where was I? I give Springers a shot. I got another one, but it already broke. It's part of the thing with Springers. But that's what I started with, was Springers. So that's why I always show them some love. But nowadays, if I get a Springer and it's not full metal, I might not. I'll resort it to the costume bin. Like I actually have two long slide 45 plastic Springers. You know, I've never had a Desert Eagle, but I still want one. I I want a CO2 one, so that way, I might be able to go through one whole magazine with one CO2 cartridge, unlike the green gas ones. But actually, I think no, I don't have it readily available, but I do have a USP Springer that also shoots 6mm paintball markers. But that thing is like 20 years old. It used to shoot at like 200, now it shoots at like maybe 100. And I bet the CO2 Desert Eagles with the blowback really slap hard. I haven't gotten my hand on one, but I would just imagine that they can actually throw that slide like it should. Because I know green gas runs out so fast on the DEs just because that's a big, heavy slide. Thing is huge. For which mags? Are you talking like Desert Eagle mags? Or for the Springer, or. Because I'm pretty sure Desert Eagle mags will fit into most pistol mag pouches. It's just a tight fit. I mean, yeah, the Desert Eagle. I haven't gotten my hands on an airsoft one in a while, but the ones that I have gotten my hands on, the mags are pretty stout, but they're single stack. But I believe most DEs are single stacks, and they will fit in pretty much most all mag pouches. It might just be a tight fit, but like I got some nylon ones. I guarantee you that I can fit. Yeah, I could easily fit Desert Eagle mags in these. And these are just standard pistol mag pouches. I mean, I know you can also get like the adjustable taco pistol mag pouches. That would also work better with like Desert Eagle mags if they're a little larger than what you got. I know finding a holster that'll work for that thing will be a nightmare or really expensive. Because you'll either be stuck with like an adjustable nylon one or a really expensive like Kydex. Just because they're huge. Like ridiculously huge. One day I'll have a Desert Eagle. It's on the list. One day I might have to go through the wish list as of current on one of these live streams. It's extensive, but not terribly extensive, because I'm not trying to build like a $50,000 collection. Oh, no, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I'm kind of new old stock to airsoft, but a lot of my experience mainly is transferred over from real life weaponry, which well pretty much works the same. But airsoft has changed in many, many years since I first started buying this stuff up. Yeah. Yep. They are heavy. And if you buy the specific mag pouches and holsters, yep, they're gonna cost more. See? Somebody who knows. Cutter's got it. The man knows. I mean, if you want to go for a Desert Eagle, but you don't want one that's huge, you can look into either a baby Desert Eagle or a Jericho. And it's if I remember correctly, it's equivalent. It's like a 45, but it's a smaller, but it's still a Desert Eagle. And I believe Magnum Research does make Jericho in CO2 and green gas. So, there is a smaller Desert Eagle option. I wonder. In here. And if you guys want to join the Discord, I just dropped the link. It's just an open chat box forum for Discord. And I can't remember exactly what movies it's been in. I believe, no, what was it? What movie did it? Oh, that's going to bug me now. I think it was Last Action Hero where they used Jerichos a bunch. I know he used an actual Desert Eagle in that, but I think he used a Jericho a couple of times. The only thing with the Jericho that I found in shopping around and looking for the Desert Eagle options is it's sold out in a lot of places. So, good luck. Or you might have to go to the overseas store options and try to find one. Maybe like a WeTech or something. I know for my next... I mean, this M&P is solid. It is a CO2. It's kind of like one of those older school, cheaper ones. But it was on sale on Amazon. And I knew I had the holster that it would fit in. So, and I didn't have a gas blowback pistol. That's why I got this. And I'm comfortable with this. My next pistol, I don't know what I'm going to get next. I'm looking at either Stars Samurai Edge, just because I am a huge Resident Evil fan, even though I hate Berettas. Here, another just huge brick of a gun, but I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, so I do want to pick up a Samurai Edge. I do also have my eye, Whiskey, on an M17. I really want one of those. Those look super sick. And the fact that they're designed for dual power is amazing. Yeah. That is definitely on my list. I just wish it was easier to find the all black ones. I'm not huge on the tan. And also there's the with the M17, there's also the M18 variant, which is supposed to be based on the civilian model, and it's a little bit shorter. Now, I've looked at the virus. The virus is pretty cool, but when it comes to the Samurai Edge one, I believe I was looking at the either Tokyo Marui or the WeTech ones, because that would be more of a showpiece for me, or it would go with if I decide to do like a Halloween game. I have a full Chris Redfield cosplay costume, which actually that drop leg holster that I showed is part of that costume. So yeah, that would be for that. And I'm just a big fan of Resident Evil, so it'd be on my shelf too. I can look at it, look pretty. I do have a 3D printed model version of it, but you can pull the magazine out and it's plastic and squeeze the trigger, but it doesn't do nothing else. It's a cool showpiece, that's all it is. But also Heckler and H&K USP, VP9, SIG P226 would be amazing, but the P229 is more readily available. There's a couple of different 1911s I would like to get, just because they're 1911s and they're awesome pistols, and I would like to have one or two. And honestly, on the wish list, I've seen it before many years ago. If I could ever find the gas blowback RoboCop gun replica, I am going to snatch that thing up. Because years ago, I saw it, I think on Red Wolf Airsoft. But years ago, they had a RoboCop gas blowback, and it was full auto too. A RoboCop gas blowback airsoft gun. And I think at the time, because God, it was so long ago, it was like $250, and it was the full deal, and it came with a shorty mag and the extendo mag, and it was so pretty, but I haven't seen one since. I will have to scour the interwebs and find it then, and have to order it from somewhere overseas and wait many, many moons. Dude, I grew up on RoboCop. I like I said, I'm not a fan of Berettas, and the Auto 9 is based off of a Beretta model, and I don't care because it's an Auto 9. I just want the Auto 9, like the full-on RoboCop Auto 9. It just needs to happen in my life someday. Oh, of course. But it's either ridiculously expensive or I'm gonna have to pay an arm and a leg for shipping. But yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about Hop Up. Also, I have not actively sought the Auto 9 in a while either. I've been looking recently for, this. Actually, I do also want to get the M&P 40 as well, because I actually want one of those in real life as well, but I can get it in Airsoft cheaper. I am still very slowly building my collection. Well, between the Auto 9 and the Samurai Edge, those would be the only Berettas I get. I will never buy a Glock. If the only way I will get a Glock, the only way I will not voluntarily buy a Glock. It's only gonna show up in if I get it in a mystery box. It's the only way I'm gonna get a Glock, and then I'm gonna immediately either give it away or sell it on Hop Up. Yeah, no, we'll never do that. But, and honestly, if I did, which one is it? The one with full, is it the Glock 19 or 19C that has full auto? That would be the only Glock I would buy if I bought one. That would be it. And it's for the full auto only, and that would be it. But, yeah, no. Can't do it. No. I won't sink to that level. I do, though, want to get more shotguns. Actually, I would love to get my hands on a, oh god, what is it? APS? Shell ejecting? 870? That would be cool. But I would never run it because it's expensive for those shells. Puh. Eating thread. Yeah. There we go. Ugh. I do want to get a couple other shotguns, or full size as well. Agreed. Fun switch is always a good time. I was testing out my new tracer today, and outside of using it to line up the red dot and everything, I was just having fun on full auto because I threw in that new lithium-ion battery I got, and that trigger response and motor response just, bam, shot up, and that tracer's awesome. Full auto is great. I just know you can't use full auto with rifles. Boo. Boo. But I'll get an SMG one day. I do have plans for other loadouts. Actually, one of the shotgun builds is going to be, one of the other shotgun uses is going to be with an SMG. Yeah, I already looked at the shell catcher thing. The only thing with that APS shotgun, outside of having to get the shell catcher, so I don't have to spend an ungodly amount of money on those reloadable shells. Um, that thing's like $600, and no, thank you. I don't have that kind of cash. Yeah, because I think the last time I looked, a set of like 24 shells for that APS shotgun was like $110 or something. It was ridiculous. Ugh. Ugh. I love airsoft stuff, but it's so expensive. But worth it. Worth every penny. Yeah. I do not have any SMGs or PDWs to show off with the showcase of secondary things that I have. I am personally looking into either an MP5 or a P90 for either the PDW submachine gun or SMG thing. Preferably a MP5. It's just what I would like, slap. That's what I want. HK slap. Everybody wants the HK slap. Just because, it's the HK slap. And Die Hard. I mean, can get a couple different stock options for the MP5 because they're interchangeable. Just get the MP5K set up with the flat butt back and rock it like John McClane. You don't have a rifle, man. Pooh. What I would tell you, Whiskey, is like what I told most people. Unless you have a preference from... Oh, one of the KOs? Yeah, those are pretty sick. When you're shopping for... I think he's talking about their new line that they just came out with. What is it? The ISIS, the ISIS, the Scarlet. I know it's been all over Airsoft GI stuff lately. Yeah, the Eve, the Rain, the Iris, the Scarlet. Yeah. What is it? The Iris looks like a Fennec. Or I don't remember which one's which, but one looks like a Fennec, one kind of looks like an MP5, one is like a PCC or like a little UMP like thing. Yeah, and they're only like $250 a pop. They're lipo ready. They're full polymer, M-LOK rail sections, all that jazz. And I believe all of them come with a KWA custom foregrip. So for $250, even for a secondary or a primary, those are actually really good options. So that's just personal preference. With proprietary gear, yes, KWA is ridiculously proprietary. Apparently, with the KO line, they're a little bit more flexible with their mags. From what I've been watching a lot of the SHOT Show stuff that's been going on, checking out all what's new coming out. Exactly. Yeah, them PTS iron sights are... Yeah. I don't know if I'd get one. I kind of want one, but I don't know if I would put that high on my list. when it comes to the KWA, I really just want to run it. I just want a T10. I really do. That's like about the only thing from KWA I really want. And I agree with you, Whiskey. One of those would be a really good option for a good start. $250 for a KWA that's solid out the box. 11-1 lipo ready. I would jump on it if I had the cash. I mean, if I was looking for something to start off with, as like I said, primary or secondary, it's a good choice. Go for it. Or you could just spend I don't have my glasses on, so this takes me a second. Hold on. Actually, the mag thing is a really good. That's a really good. I don't need the T6. The mag idea though for me a cutter of using the same brand mags with the same brand as the rifle you got is actually like most people are like, oh no, you're just fanboying. No, actually, you do have a really good point because they designed them to work with their stuff. So it'll work. I totally agree with you, Cutter. Like, the only mags, I only have 3 mags right now because I'm still building my stuff. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea, Whiskey. M4 mag one. But all the mags I have are Lancer Tactical because my rifle's a Lancer Tactical. And plus, those 130 round speed mags are like, I have not had a problem with them at all. This was about secondaries. But anyway, I don't care. We're talking airsoft. That's what we're here for. But yeah, I totally agree. Stick to the manufacturer with the mags and you'll never have a problem. You know, actually, might as well just say it. And that goes for AK owners. If you own an AK, you better buy the same brand mags as what your AK is, because otherwise, I guarantee you they won't work. Because AKs are finicky. Even like real world AK mags are finicky. Yeah. MGC4 was a Gen 3, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a Gen 3. MGC4 was a Gen 3. I have a Gen 2. I got a Archon Pro line. That's what I have. I wish I had a Gen 3. Because, you know, that programmable MOSFET thing. Cutter, are you going to pick up the new MGC Mark II or whatever they're calling it with the new upgraded motor? Eaten thread. Jack Gen 2. I love, well, that was my first mystery box from Airsoft GI, was that Archon Pro line. I really like the fact because I really like it because it's full metal. That is a big thing for me when I'm shopping for my airsoft rifles. I always go full metal. I'm not a I'm not a huge fan of like polymer bodies, but if it's all I can get, it's all I can get. I prefer full metal. Um, oh, yeah, so you already did it. um, but yeah, and quick change spring system. It's lipo ready. It's recommended like no more than a 7.4 though. It's not like it's 11.1 ready, but they recommend no more than a 7.4. I don't need an 11.1 anyway. I'm not huge on it. I'll get one eventually. But yeah, I that Proline series, and I believe it was mine was like 260 or something. Well, metal upper, lower polymer. The real steel of the M&P is built the same way. I don't have a problem with polymer. It's just, if I can get it, I would prefer full metal. But also, I do know that even the airsoft replicas base everything off of the real thing. So if it's made out of polymer, it's going to be made out of polymer. I mean, I know polymer is fine. I just prefer metal. That's just me. I don't know. I guess it's bringing it for more of the real-ish weight. That's why I prefer full metal. Like, I busted my rifle out and showed it to a friend the other day, and I had the grenade launcher and everything on it, and he's like, dude, this thing's heavy. And I was like, yeah, and it's still like 2 pounds lighter than the real thing. And he's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, man. Whiskey, I agree with you that price tag is too high. I really want that 416 in a full metal. I actually want the gas blowback one, and that one's like $650. I don't know why the 416 is so expensive, even for the AEG. That's just crazy. But it's probably because they CNC'd the rail. That's the only reason that I can justify that $500 price tag exists, is that rail is CNC'd. I mean, normally when I'm looking at a $500 price tag, I'm looking at something that either has recoil, electric recoil, or gas blowback function. That's what $500 says to me. Or all the internals are like top of the line, everything. I guess I'm more ball on a budget. That's why I like mystery boxes, because I could get things that cost more than what I spend. One other thing I wanted to get into with the sidearms and secondaries. Practice tips. Once you get your holster, your sidearm, or secondary, or whatever you're going to use, take the time to do draws on it. Learn the muscle memory. Just sit there and draw and ready, and put back in the holster. Draw and ready, put back in the holster. Do drills. Do stuff like that. You'll get faster. You won't have to look for your holster when you're putting stuff away, because you'll just know exactly where it's at. Make sure you practice your draws, because that's what that's for. Quick, I need this now. That's what a sidearm is for. Is, oh shit, I need you. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Oh, my mag's empty, and there's a dude right there behind the other dude that just called his hit. Boom, pistol. Boom, boom, boom. You know, problem solved. So, make sure you practice. Practice, practice, practice. Also practice reloads. Like, ridiculous. Practice reloads. Ah, yes, practice in the dark too. I agree, Cutter. Practice in the dark. Who makes a good EDC belt? Off the top of my head, no. But, let me take the scabbard off here real quick. Okay. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Also, do not look when you're practicing reloads. Do not look when you're doing it. Try to do it blind. Most of the belts that I use duty belts just because I did work, besides military, I did work security where I did have to carry that. I had to carry this, my 45 every day. I don't really use battle belts, but I use a duty belt and oh man, what are they called now? Belt keeper system. Little snaps that snap to the inner belt. It's like a battle belt without being Velcro. Yeah, 511, because that's what this is. This belt right here is a 511. It is an actual patrol duty belt. It has a 3-point retention buckle to release it, so it's not going to accidentally just come apart because you have 3 points. This one, I bought this in 2014, and this was like $80 at a tactical store. But 511 makes really, really good gear. I own a lot of it. A lot of my gear is 511. Well, not my airsoft gear. Like my real world gear is primarily 511 from that job. Or Black Hawk makes good stuff too. I mean, most of the stuff that I've gotten so far from like Lancer Tactical for gear has been solid, so check them out. That's if you want to save some money. That's where I would look first, because I'm poor. But yeah, if you want like really good gear out the gate, look at like Condor, 511, Black Hawk. If you really got money, Cry Precision Tech stuff or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's all just what you're really looking for specifically. But yeah, I mean, when you're getting into, like I said, that this duty belt was like $80. And that's a 511. It's worth the money because I've had that thing since like 2014. And it still holds up to this day. It's spectacular. And it held a full-sized real steel 45 every day for a long time. So 511 gear is awesome. Cry is really, really... I don't understand why it's so expensive, but I do at the same time because it's specialty built with like the most high-tech fabrics and things. Like even when I was in the army and I heard people that were wearing Cry gear, I was like, "Jesus, is it an officer? Like, why do you have that?" $80 is your price range. So yeah, look into like 511, Condor, Black Hawk. Look into that stuff. If you want real heavy duty, legit tactical gear that'll last you a while, and you can run that shit through its paces and it'll work for you. But yeah, $80. And I do recommend getting like one of these anti-release 3-button buckle systems, or something that has a safety lock to it, because there's nothing worse than your belt holding your drop leg holster or your holster for your sidearm falling off. Bad. So that 3-button lock system, Haley Strategic. I don't think I've heard of that brand. Ooh, man, been going for a while. That's awesome. Man, I still can't believe I hit 100 subs tonight. Oh, man. And, yeah, 100 subs tonight. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, it would be bad. It would be very bad. I've actually seen a dude getting out of the armored truck, and his belt did fall off. Fortunately, the safety was on his pistol, and he caught it, but it did fall off because he used a cheap duty belt. He also carried a heavy pistol. Thank you very much, Cutter, and I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I know I don't interact in the live streams as much. That's because I've been at work every time they go on, and I haven't had the money to have entries either, so I haven't been able to get in. Do try to see you and interact with you when I do, Cutter. Appreciate it. Have a good night, man. Yeah, and also with Cutter going ousties, I think I might be wrapping it up. So, and I keep on eating thread for my shamag because I need to apparently wash it or something. It's in a weird position. So, first off, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Without you guys, I wouldn't have hit 100 subscribers. And you know what? With getting 100 subscribers, guys, I am not done yet. I said earlier I have other goals. 150. I'm giving away more tie-dye shamags. Yeah, that's why you also want to get these this is a level 2 holster. You can also get level 3 that has another lock to it too. Yeah, no, that was bad video. But anyway, next sub goal, 150. I'm giving away 3 tie-dye shamags. Unboxing. 3 tie-dye shamags. 200. I'm doing a face reveal, giving away more shamags, and another unboxing. Also, with us hitting 100 subscribers this evening, tomorrow there will be a post in the communities page. If you want your entry, go ahead and put your comment when I put it up. Put into the comment section what 3 colors you want your Shemagh to be. And then that will get you your entry into the Shemagh giveaway. It will be up for a week, and we will do the giveaway next Saturday. Next Saturday will be the giveaway. Give me patience and time, please, to get those once the giveaways are announced, as well as with the patches. But that is happening. Because you guys rule. Also, guys, please join the Discord. Plug the link in the chat. It is an open chat forum. The only person in there right now is me and Crazy Jason. It's just an open chat for you to share conversations about airsoft, help each other out, share pictures and things. I know you all are in a bunch of Discords, so am I. But this one's just Task Force Shrubbery. Be part of the team. But yes, with the goals coming up and just hitting 100 subs, guys, I am not done. I am not done. I want to get as many subscribers as possible because I do have an idea. I do have a big idea, a big plan. And I want to do a lot of giveaways with this big plan. And hopefully we can get to a point where I feel comfortable discussing the whole idea. But yes, I want to bring the community together through doing a whole bunch of giveaways with this big idea that I have. Eventually, I will bring the idea to the table with all of you. It might be done in a poll vote. Also, the unboxings at the next 2 goals are going to be poll unboxings. So I'm going to put up a list of places that sell mystery boxes, and you guys are going to decide where I get them from. Thank you, Whiskey. I will also be posting video links in the Discord as well as they come up. Also be patient with me if you're trying to get a hold of me through Discord, because that's also where I will get the shipping information for the people who win these Shemaghs. But I do work a lot. Be patient if I don't respond quickly. But yeah, I'm kind of still scatterbrained from hitting the 100 subs. But yeah, this is fun, guys. I like this. I can't wait. I still have plans for gameplay footage coming to you. I still got to get the GoPro. The faster we get to 1,000 subs, the faster I can do membership stuff, and you guys can help me make videos faster for you. Otherwise, I'm still gonna do it regardless. But yeah. Hey, people joining Discord. Also, reminder to those 4 guessers, you guys have double entries to the Shemagh giveaway already. Just make sure when I put the post up tomorrow that make sure that you get your colors into the comments once that post goes up tomorrow. And again, those 4: the young one, Joshua Landers, Montarius Altman Abrams, and Ramar. Make sure you get your entries in. I will do my best to remember to give you your double entries, even if you don't, because I said I'd give you double entries. But please put your entries in, because that's also how I'm going to know what colors you want outside of our Discord conversations if you win. But that being said, guys, thank you all so much for joining me this evening for this conversation about secondary sidearms and pistols and whatnot. The next live stream will be the giveaway for the tie-dye Shemaghs, and we'll do a poll for the subject of the next live stream, because I'm not going to go on and just do a giveaway and go away. No, we're going to hang out and talk. Pretty sure you did. Boop. But yeah, I'm going to put up a poll as well outside of the post for the giveaway on what our subject for the next episode will be. So, again, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And thank you again for helping me hit 100 subscribers, guys. And never, ever, ever forget your battle cry. Nee!